The morning sun kissed my skin as I stood on our sacred shores, the same beach where my ancestors had greeted the dawn for countless generations. When I first spotted the enormous floating islands on the horizon, with their great white wings stretching toward the sky, I believed the god Lono had truly returned as our stories foretold. The pale-skinned men who emerged from these vessels were unlike any people we had ever seen, led by one they called Cook, whom many of my people believed was our god in human form. They brought objects of shining metal that cut with supernatural ease, and in exchange, our chiefs offered them the bounty of our land, fresh water, fruits, and the hospitality that was our way. That night, I turned their gift of metal in my hands, feeling its cold weight, and wondering how such a thing was made, unaware of how profoundly our world was already changing. Within weeks, a terrible sickness spread through our villages like wildfire, claiming those I loved as their bodies erupted in painful sores our healers had never encountered. Tensions grew as more ships arrived, bringing men who did not respect our sacred places or traditions until conflict erupted on the very shores where we had once welcomed them as gods. I watched as more great ships arrived, bringing strange animals, new plants, and men who measured our land with their instruments, speaking of ownership in ways my people had never conceived. As seasons passed, we learned their language and some of their ways, finding that survival meant walking in two worlds, preserving our ancient knowledge while embracing skills that might help us navigate this new reality. Though Cook himself was long gone, returning to the spirit world in our waters, the world he opened to us could never be closed again, and so I dedicated myself to ensuring our people's knowledge would survive even as everything around us transformed forever.